If you're tired of those endless sick days, constant coughs, runny noses, it seems like your kids are bringing home every single bug from school, just know you're not alone, okay? So today I'm sharing my natural, tried and true immune system favorites. The same things that I keep in my own holistic medicine cabinet to help keep my little ones staying strong and staying healthy. My goal is that by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what tools to stock in your very own holistic medicine cabinet for back to school immune support. From nourishing foods to simple supplements to natural remedies and holistic things that you may have in your very own kitchen. No more guessing on what actually works. I'm giving you my go-to favorites that have come in handy and have saved us so many sick days. Okay, but before we dive right in, if you love finding natural support for your family, hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell so you don't miss any of my mama tested tips. And don't forget to grab my free Sniffles and Snuggles ebook. It's a mama's natural medicine cabinet for littles. It's packed with so many remedies I use for all the coughs, sneezes, and everything in between. I give you my exact ratios and recipes so you can make them yourself in your very own home, and it's absolutely free. So be sure to grab that down below. All right, let's get into my immune system favorites that every mom should have stocked before school starts. Let's dive right in. Okay, so step one is nutrition. Nutrition is so important, and it all starts when we first wake up in the morning. So a lot of times the kids will wake up and their parents will give them, cereal first thing in the morning, or maybe it's a Pop-Tart or something like that. Maybe it's a yogurt, a flavored yogurt. And yes, although these things are very convenient, here's one thing: it is loaded with so much sugar. So first of all, you want to check the nutrition label. Get in the habit of looking at how many added sugars everything has in it. So just to give you an example, ages 4 through 6, the recommended ratio of how much sugar kids should have is only 19 grams. And then ages 7 through 10 should stay under 24 grams of sugar, okay? Let me give you an example. Yoplait yogurt, strawberry flavored. This is what I used to eat all the time as a kid. That's almost your daily intake for an entire day, okay? 14 grams of added sugar, okay? So that's so much. And let's think about Cheerios. I feel like so many kids grow up eating Cheerios, and yes, although they're one of the lowest sugar cereals out there, they just have about 1 gram per cup. It only has about 3 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber, so it won't keep your blood sugar steady all day or all morning long. So instead of having those sugar spikes from breakfast like that, let's look at meals that give you a balanced ratio of protein, fiber, and balanced carbs, okay? That's going to help to boost the immune system and also help with energy throughout the day. So here's some of the things that our family likes to do that's quick and easy for breakfast. We love doing plain yogurt with a drizzle of raw honey on it to sweeten it up. Then we'll add fresh fruit to it, whether it is berries for some antioxidant support and some vitamin C. We'll also add some raw nuts in there for some extra fiber and protein. And then you can even add cinnamon. That helps to steady out the blood sugar, and it's also a great way just to add some flavor to the yogurt. The other thing we love to do is just scrambled eggs with a slice of sourdough bread and some fresh fruit on the side. Okay, so you have those healthy fats, those healthy carbs, and that fiber to help keep you full, but also it's delicious and easy to make throughout the day. Step is smart supplementation, okay? So we want to make sure that we're filling in any of those nutrition gaps, and one of the ways that we like to do this is with vitamins, minerals, and greens, okay? So this specific one is a powder that's made through doTERRA. It's called VMG. I think it stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens, but you just mix this with some water and it tastes so good. Yes, it's like green flavored, but my kids actually love it. It's mango pineapple flavored. My kids are younger, so they just do half of a sachet. This is good for the whole family. So me and my husband will take it too, and we'll do a full one, but this gives all the recommendation of a recommended dose of vitamins and minerals and greens in a day. If your kids don't like the taste of this, the other one that we like to utilize is just the A to Z chewables, and it's just a chewable tablet. It's not a gummy. Also tastes really good. And then one of the biggest things is probiotics, okay? So we want to have that healthy gut microbiome in our stomach, and one of the ways we utilize this is with PB Assist Plus, also through doTERRA. They have some amazing foundational health products that we reach for all the time, and this has liposomal technology, so it's actually able to get through like our stomach acid, and it works super well. It reminds me of like the Willy Wonka pixie sticks that we used to have as kids, but without all the nasty ingredients, okay? So you can take it straight like this. You can also pour it over fruit. Tastes really good. My kids love this. The next thing is sleep. So sleep is the cornerstone for a true, strong immune system. That's when our body does the most repairing and the recharging. Some of the products that we like for that is, this is also from doTERRA. It's a stick. It's called Serenity. And my kids love the way it smells. It's like creamy and dreamy in a bottle, okay? So there's like lavender notes and vanilla in there. They like to rub it on their chest and the bottoms of their feet. We'll also diffuse some like calming oils, Roman chamomile, lavender. Those are both good. And then also magnesium support. So you can get these in gummies, or else this one is just like a pill. You can break it open, or, you know, like I said, do gummies if your kids are smaller. But these work really good. Magnesium helps kids to relax and to calm down. And so just incorporating some of those things into our nighttime routine. Some of the other essential oils we really love are ylang ylang and cedarwood, vanilla. All of those smell super, super good. And the kids also have fun adding it to their diffuser and making different concoctions or different roller balls. Again, I have all of those recipes of some of our favorites in the ebook, so be sure to check that out, as well as some of the ratios that are safe for kids. So I have all of that in the ebook as well too. And then some of the other things that we really love to utilize for immune boosting is colloidal silver. This is the immune support, and they also have a kids version as well. And then we also use Mary Ruth. We use a lot of her different things. So she has elderberry. This is just the liquid drops. My kids love the way this one tastes. And we just do a couple drops underneath their tongue. And we do this, you know, anytime they feel like they're starting to come down with something. And then we also have Earthly Vita C. This is just a vitamin C, but because it is liquid, it gets into the system really, really quick and easy. And then we also like to utilize Beekeeper's Natural Immune Support Throat Spray, and this is something that can be used daily, okay? So they just spray it in their throat, and it doesn't taste bad. It's not really, I wouldn't say like spicy or anything like that, and it works really well. And then the other thing my kids love are these On Guard V-Lits through doTERRA, and they're super teeny tiny. This is actually how I taught my kids how to swallow pills, is because they are itty bitty. So I don't even know if you guys can see that there. It's like smaller than a grain of rice. And I started them off about 2.5, 3 years old, and this just gives them the perfect little ratio. It's like 1/3 drop of oil of the On Guard oil. So On Guard is amazing for boosting the immune system. It has clove, it has wild orange in there, it has cinnamon. So they started using this along with the On Guard oil, like on the bottoms of their feet. I forgot to bring that here with me, but they have an On Guard oil that's a roller, and then they also have an oil called Stronger that's specifically made for kids, and that one works really, really well too. So they'll just put it on the bottoms of their feet every single night or every single morning, whichever is easier for you to remember. Ours is always at night, and it just smells really good, and it helps to boost their immune system. And then one of the reasons that they recommend to put it on the bottoms of the feet is because the bottoms of your feet have the most open pores, so it's able to get into your blood system super quickly within like 30 seconds. And so that's why we always have them do it on the bottoms of their feet. And then sometimes we'll also do it like down the spine too. But the Stronger oil is very gentle if you have like smaller kids. And then I would say the On Guard oil, since it does have that clove and cinnamon, some of the hotter oils, I would use those for some of your older kids, okay? Some of the other places they like to put it is on their wrists, and then like I said, down the spine. And those work really well. Okay, and then the next step is clean air for a stronger immune system. So our air quality is so, so important. So one of the things we like to do is we love to diffuse. We also love to use humidifiers. The air our kids breathe at home can either strengthen their immune system or cause stress to their immune system, okay? So some of the benefits of a diffuser is that not only does it smell nice and make your home smell good, but it can actually help support cleaner air. When I diffuse certain essential oils like On Guard, eucalyptus, doTERRA has another blend called Purify and Air X. It's really good at cleaning out the air against some of those environmental stressors. It's also a great way to open up the airways and also help to calm emotions too. A humidifier is also a great way, especially during the winter months when the dry indoor air can really irritate some of those nasal passages, and it makes it harder for kids to fight off germs if it's really dry. So keeping some moisture in the air and helping to balance out everything will also help so much with the respiratory system. You can also invest in an air purifier for extra defense. Some of the air purifiers out there are really, really great, especially if they have like a filter in them that helps to remove airborne allergens, dust, pollutants, all of those different things that can really make havoc on your immune system. I love Air Doctor. They have a really great one. And then here's a little pro tip for you. So I run a diffuser with immune boosting oils during, homework or bedtime since I do homeschool. But then I like to keep a humidifier in the room to run at night when they're congested, or maybe they're a little bit under the weather. And this really helps to keep our home healthy, and it helps everyone to recover quicker when they do get sick, okay? All right, mamas, so those are my top immune system favorites that every holistic medicine cabinet needs for smooth sailing during this new school season. If you found this helpful, make sure that you subscribe. Again, I share tips like this every week about natural ways to care for your family. And again, download my free Sniffles and Snuggles ebook below and get all of my recipes and ratios. I mentioned is down below in the subscription. I've also teamed up with doTERRA so I can give you an extra 25% off plus a free diffuser, so check out the details below. And I hope you can incorporate some of these into your family's health and wellness routine.